Second night back from doing live streams after a epic hot peppering contest on Saturday. Hopefully everybody had a great day today. My day was pretty good. Kind of lazy. Had to wait around all day for the UPS guy to come so he could bring me my new phone. Then I had troubles logging into my YouTube channel, but now I'm back. So I'm going to do hopefully what I think is a warthog. Hey, Senate, how you doing, bud? How you like the wrench next to your name? But yeah, it was a little aggravating a little earlier, but nonetheless, I got the warthog right here, I believe. You're welcome, brother. Yeah, that contest. I know I talked about it a little bit the other day, but I tell you what, man, it was a great contest. Everybody gave it their all. I mean, I feel that I left a little bit on the table at the ninth round, but I did my best. That's all I could ever do. But next time I know I'm gonna have to prep a little bit harder, train just a little bit harder. Also, maybe make it to the bonus round, maybe even the speed round. That's my next goal. But yeah, sky's the limit. I could always do better. I want to thank for everybody that was here on Saturday when I was doing the live stream. I appreciate everybody cheering me on. Okay. I just didn't remember my password. I had to go in. I had to find a way to go in and change my password and go back in and change it, and then it unlocked me. It was weird. I never usually when you get a new phone, everything changes over, but apparently nowadays it doesn't do it. This is my first phone in like 2 years, so I'll find out. I mean, continue using this one for as long as I can, because if I have to go through that trouble again, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, sounds like it's going to be a pretty good one. I dehydrated a few peppers today. I could probably still do a couple more later on. Like, I'm not going to do any later on because I got to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I don't know what peppers I put in dehydrator today. So I'm just dehydrating some of the ones I got from Clayton and just dehydrate them. I'm just going to mix it in my blend with the ghost pepper, reaper, and scorpion. And then it's going to be a part of my next batch of tincture. I got a bunch right now. With all I got left in this box right now is a bunch of yellow and chocolate and mustard pods. Maybe one more red, but then I can start on getting another box. So without further ado, I'm going to eat this one right now. If you happen to be new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. But here we go. What I believe is the warthog. It's grown by Clayton Hollingsworth. I'll have the description, his link to his site in my description. So you can hit him up for some pods. Here we go. I didn't realize how soft that one was. The taste on it is a little floral in this. The heat hit pretty instantaneously, kind of like the, just like how the Warthog usually does. The burns on the tongue is growing. It's not growing as quite as fast because I'm not 100% sure if this is a Warthog or not. But it's definitely growing on the tongue. It's just primarily in the middle of the tongue. I'm probably almost positive it's not a Warthog. But the burn, like I said, the burn's primarily on the tongue. I want to say right now, the burn's probably at a 3, going on a 4. Yeah, it's nothing like the mustard primatalis I ate the other night. As soon as I ate them, it shot right up. But what do I like? What do I think it is? See, pull this out here. Maybe an Alpha 1 or BBM. They're all real hot peppers, but yep, Pittsburgh Pirate hat. It's one of my favorite hats I have. It's the 77 model one they wore in the 77 season. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite hats that I have. Who's that girl behind me? Her name is Spicy Jen. Yep. Okay. Not real far away, about 3.5 hours. Okay, that's pretty cool though. What's the insignia? Right here, that's the pirate hat. That's Pittsburgh Pirates. But yeah, the burn didn't really it didn't really last that long. It hit pretty quick and then it dropped back down. Wasn't like I said, I kind of thought it might have been a Warthog, but it might just be that BBM, like I said. If not a possibly even a Tiberius Mauler, but that would have been a chocolate one. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% sure because I didn't have a tag on it. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, Love Grinders. How you doing, bud? How you doing? I really don't really try to give out too many shouts out. If I know who you are when you come into the room, I'll say hi. But other than that, I mean, just hang back. I'll get back to you. I'm doing pretty good. Just unwinding, getting ready to go to bed, and I'll take a shower before I go to work tomorrow. So I had 5 days off in a row, and yeah, tomorrow I gotta get back to the grind. Oh, pepper burp. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, after that hot pepper eating contest, it kind of felt good to have a day or two off. I'm not eating anything spicy. Well, I got an easy job. I work at a deli. It's nothing hard about it. I could do that. I could do that job in my sleep. But other than that, yeah, my job's real easy. Eh, I already know what I'm gonna have to do when I get into work, so I don't even have to look. I already know. What's going on, Johnny? How you doing? No, it's not. But yeah, I already have a game plan. What I know I probably have to do when I get into work, so that's a good thing. Hopefully I don't have to worry about doing too much stuff. But yeah, I get back just in time for the weekend. Hopefully everybody else is getting ready for the weekend and have a good weekend. I know big events coming up in Gettysburg. If you guys are able to make it out there for the Blaze of what okay, Burn for the Blaze. I can't remember what it's called. It's out in Gettysburg. It's for the belt match. If you guys can make it out there, it's going to be fun. You're going to get to see Dean of Conjured-Vaporz, probably Ethan Morgan if he can make it out, and a few others out there for the belt matches. It's going to be great. The Scoville unit's going to be out there. Stephen Fiery Corrigan, the world champ of the pepper community, is going to be out there. Nice. Sweet. That's going to be fun. Yeah, if I had the time off and the money to go, I would definitely be out and I would definitely go out to Gettysburg because it would be a good time. Maybe not be able to get into a pepper eating contest, but it'll still be fun to go out. But then again, I might get roped into being joining into one of the competitions. But so far, I know I can't do it. So there's no money involved. I don't have the money to do it. I'll find out next year when the next couple matches I could probably make it to. So I'm gonna try to at least do 2 belt matches next year. At least try to. Dale, did you eat anything spicy yet today? I think you should. Wasn't really planning on getting too lit up tonight, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to Gettysburg, but I mean, I kind of wish I was, but just getting the time off and and having the money, that's the whole thing, and getting out there. All right, cool. And I'll do the black Tornado right here, and this is the only other pot I'm going to do tonight. So there you go. This was grown by Clayton Hollinsworth. Like I said before, I'm going to have the link to his email in my description. Hit him up for some pods. The black Tornado. I'll eat some yogurt when I get off the show. How about that? I'll eat a cup of yogurt before I take a shower. But I don't think that pod's going to really do much to me, so that one's not too hot. I could feel a little like numbness, not real like any kind of heat, but maybe a little bit of numbness on the back of the tongue. Tiny little bit of heat in the back of the throat. Okay. The chocolate primatali tincture is really good. On on Saturday, me and Ethan Morgan, the Pepperplegic, we did a couple drops of tincture, and I did a drop of his primatali tincture, which I had, and I did a Robbie dropper of it. It was pretty good. I did like a half a dropper of it, or a couple drops of it, I should say. I didn't do a half a dropper. Then I did another one of his, and then I did one of mine. I'm going to try to grow at least 3 plants next year. Going to try to grow a warthog, a death spiral, and if I could get some primatali seeds, I'd like to get some chocolate primatalis. But yeah, I think 3 would be good to start off with. That's real cool. So I'm just going to munch on warthogs and primatalis next year if I grow them. If I'm able to get them to grow, I should say. Yeah, I want to say that after I ate that Sharknado, the heat grew up a little bit. But I want to say right now I'm still at about a 2. Didn't really grow too high. Yeah, I never really tried growing any peppers. I think it would be pretty cool. Just trying to, just being able to eat. All right, Annie, I'll talk to you later. Oh. Yeah, so you got any tips about how to grow them? Because I would like to know, because I want to make sure I do it right. Like, what, December or January is a good time to start them growing from seed? Like grow them inside? Well, yeah, I mean, I got a bottle of hot sauce right now that I could probably, I think it's called a blueberry habanero or something like that. I can't remember which one I got. You could put it on ice cream. It's delicious. I need to get some more seasoning so I could do that. Okay, yeah, but when did you put them in the ground, though? Did you put them in the ground, what, March, May or March? Okay. So I should probably start planting them around December. So how much should I water right off the bat? Yep, it's my favorite pirate cap right here, man. All the other ones, they're nice to have, but this one right here is the best. Well, not putting any chems on it would be is probably the best way of doing things because you don't want to have anything that will compromise the taste of the pepper. Yeah, Dave Parker and Willie Stargell, back from those days, Omar Marino, Bill Madlock, Kent Colby, who else? Manny Sanguine from back in the day. I mean, he played early in the 70s. I just ate 2 hot peppers. No, I don't grow any peppers. I'm gonna try to for the first time this coming grow season to see how it goes. But yeah, I ate hot peppers when I already ate 2 of them, so I'm not gonna try not to eat too many of them. But yeah, the rubber band man, and the way he wound up and threw the ball looked like it was gonna fall off. Me too, bro. That's why we're doing this. I just got off a nice hot pepper eating contest for the League of Fire on Saturday. I finished 6 out of 10. I made up to the 9th round. Was it round before the round before the first bonus round? There was 2 bonus rounds and a speed round. So I mean, I made it pretty far. Thank you. I didn't win. But I mean, I finished 6th. But that speed round was pretty good. There was 4 people in the speed round. 600 plants. That's a lot of plants. I couldn't even imagine. I probably have a hard time managing 1 plant right now. But it'd still be worth a try. So when I grow them in the house, where should I grow them at? Should I grow them by a heat source or on it? Like I said, I got radiators. So would I be able to grow them next to it, or I'm just asking because, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what I should do to grow hot peppers. Right, I'm just saying, but if we're growing super hots, we have to start growing them real early if we're growing them from seed, and that's what I'm trying to make sure we have. Okay, I'll have to see where I can. I'll have to pick one. I'll pick one up and just go from there. Probably grow it in my basement. It'd be worth a try. But yeah, I never tried growing peppers, so this is going to be all new to me. If not, I'll just leave it to the professionals. Yeah, all I need to do is just get a grow light, let that thing be on it. I mean, because my basement's dark. I mean, I'll need a grow light. I only have like 2 working lights in the basement. All right. I'm trying not to. I'm not trying to start a campfire downstairs because I can't have it on when I'm not there. But I'll have to look at. I'll have to look at all the wattage. Okay. Yeah, with all my luck, I'd probably start a fire if I had a 1,000-watt bulb burning all the time. But I could definitely give it a try. LEDs won't cause light fires. Okay, I'll have to work on getting an LED one then. All right, I'll have to look into it. I appreciate the advice. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, if you could check out the Conjured-Vaporz channel. He recorded the hot pepper eating contest. I know everybody that was here see me eat it, like that was. I know Dell watched it from here. I know Seta missed it, but you could watch it. I mean, I live streamed, but you only seen me eating the pepper. You didn't see everybody else. Like I know Dean has his live stream, and he has the whole table, and he shows the whole table, which is a much better video than mine. I mean, I didn't have a big enough tripod, so wasn't able to do it all like that. But I knew what to do next time, so I'll have to have a bigger tripod and then go from there. The Conjured-Vaporz. But yeah, Dean, he recorded the whole entire contest. I mean, it was from beginning to end. Yeah, just get ready to watch it. It's about an hour and 25 minutes from beginning to end. I mean, like I said, I made it up to the beginning of the 9th round. I made it through 8 rounds, and I was there. They had the plate of peppers in front of me to sort the round 9, and I just tapped out. I mean, I didn't prep. I didn't prep well enough, and I didn't feel that I could. I feel that I probably could a slightly better job with training. I appreciate that, Justin. And like I said, but now I know what I have to do. I mean, I had a lot going on when I was training. I didn't train quite as hard, but next year will be a different story. I'll be training all the time. I just got to get boxes of peppers as always. just go crazy with it. Okay. How many plants of warthogs did you grow? Cause those are the pods I started to like. I mean, if I eat those, man. I could eat any kind of pepper. Yeah. If I was able to sit down and do what Dean did, eat 27 warthogs in one sitting, that would definitely put me over the edge to eating all those peppers. It'll get me past the burn real fast. Okay. Nice. That's a whole lot of warthogs. And how many does each plant germinate? How many do you think? How many? You think like 3 or 4 times they grow peppers? So you're getting a lot of warthogs. So I just can't wait to get more warthogs. I'm gonna have to see if I can get more peppers real soon. I know I'm not training for anything, but I still like to continue these videos eating hot peppers. Not quite yet ready to start doing challenges, but maybe do one real soon. Okay. Sounds like a lot of pods. I'll have to let you try to email me on a. I'll give you my personal email. Maybe we could talk. I could get some of those warthogs. I'll talk to you about it. Okay. So are you almost ready to start winterizing all those peppers? Yeah, I'll put it on I'll re-put it on the on my homepage. I'll put it back on there. I took it off and I tried to make another one up, but I'll replant them. Okay. I thought maybe you would just do what pretty much everybody else does and use like 5 or 10 gallon buckets and just use them like that. Yeah, I just in my backyard, I can't put anything on my backyard, but I have a lot of overhang of trees over there, so it's pretty shady in my backyard. So I mean, I can't really do much with that. I need to get that'll be a year's worth of work right there, just trimming up the trees, getting the yard in shape, so I could be able to do it. And then and then on top of it all, I have deer that like to bed down in the backyard. Can't have that when you have plants back here, and it would be a waste of effort trying to grow hot peppers back in the backyard. But if you happen to be new to this channel, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Hey Asia, how you been? Right? I agree. They'd look a lot better in my freezer, but it's like a mom and a couple of her babies. I mean, I'll let them go. I mean, because they're pretty chill back here. They don't bother anybody. They either chill out in my backyard or my neighbor's backyard. Yeah, deer will definitely eat them. If I have to work, I got to remember to change my password from my Hulu, so when you come over, you can watch the Super Hot show that has Johnny Scoble in it, and they interview Jimmy Pickle, and he said that deer gets in his peppers all the time. They show the deers and some of the deer's antlers are kind of like melted. I don't know if it was all from the hot peppers or not, but I mean, but. Oh yeah, the deer will probably it'll eat them and they'll burn up. But I mean, it's just that they can't do anything about it. They can't really panic, right? But yeah, I mean, they'll get affected by it. I mean, I also got a groundhog that comes in the backyard every once in a while. I haven't seen him in a couple months, but then again, I haven't really been looking too much in my backyard recently. So he has a hole in one of my other neighbor's backyard. There's an old tree stump. I guess he lives underneath the tree stump. See, I never knew that one either. Or I could just get high cyclone, not cyclone fence, but chicken wire, like make a little enclosure so they can't get in or get past it. I could get a roll of chicken wire and get some posts and just go from there. That could be always a game plan. That's what my neighbor does up the street. He has some tomato plants, and you don't even have to get chicken wire. You could get that plastic kind of like almost like an enclosure. You just get the post and you just use a staple gun and close it up, and then I have to remember the P trick though. I'd be willing to bet right now there probably would be a couple deer back in my backyard now, just chilling underneath the foliage because it's real dark back there. They don't want to be bothered. They're getting some rest right now. I think they're going about ready to go into the rut, if not the rut's happening about ready to happen now. You would think that deer would learn that if they're hot peppers, they won't eat them. But then again, it may not always be the same group of deer that are going into the backyard too, so. It'd be worth a try though. I mean, just try the enclosure and then also and then try the P tactic. It may work. I mean, just mark my center around it. Well, if I wasn't planning on staying on too long tonight, guys, thank everybody for coming. I'll do a video tomorrow. I don't know which pods I'm going to do tomorrow, but I got a bunch of chocolate pods that don't have a label on them. I can't remember which ones they are. But, I'll have to look into that. But I'll take your word for it. But anyway, I want to say thank you for everybody for stopping by. I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Burn.